Please subscribe to our channel, and for latest update, click on the bell icon.
Hello everybody. Today I'm going to talk to you about accepting defeat. First and foremost, we need to accept anything that happens to us. It has happened, so I'm not going to, brood about it, whether it is good or bad. First and foremost, we have to accept. Yes, I was late for work, so I'm under loss of pay. It's fine. But if you refuse to accept, if you feel very angry about the company not going to pay you because you were late, you're going to upset your functionalities, you're going to upset your team, you're going to upset people around you. So we are creating negative vibrations. So whatever happens, we learn to accept it with grace. I have written a few points which will help us to accept defeat. Point 1, be aware of your emotions. When you lose, it's okay to cry. When you lose, it's okay to feel sad. When you lose, it's not okay to feel jealous. No, because jealousy is a negative emotion. When you feel jealous of somebody, you look forward to their downfall. You look forward to an opportunity to pull them down. You look forward to being, the arrogant type of person. So we have to acknowledge, be aware of the emotions that we face. For example, I expected a certain marks in particular subject, but I did not get. It's okay to feel sad about it, but I cannot be jealous and aggressive about the other student who has actually got the first mark, or a student who is actually more or less in the same level as me in academic skills has got more marks. I cannot be jealous of her. Instead, I should try to acknowledge my emotion and learn from her and learn to be like her or to get more marks than her. Looking at point 2, validate yourself. It's okay to feel low. Validate. It's okay. Accept yourself. I feel sad because I had to climb the stairs up to the 15th floor as a sort of punishment or as a sort of physical activity. And as a result, I feel blood clot on my calves. It's okay. It's okay to feel that way. Because you did this, you are having this. If you look at it as a defeat, oh, I was asked to climb these 15 floors all by myself, and if you're looking and if you feel bad about it, you automatically have bad symptoms in your body. If you look at it positively, there's positive vibes. Keep perspective. Keep your opinion about things. We all had the elections just now. I'm sure most of us are not happy with the results. But it's okay to keep your perspective. You keep in mind as why you voted for a particular group. You keep in mind as what were the consequences, whether your group, the group where you voted, whom you voted for has won or not. You accept the defeat and you look forward to something new, something positive from the people who won. So accepting, you have struggled hard to vote for a particular person. It did not happen. So we don't have to be defeated. We don't have to be judgmental. We don't have to be prejudiced about the party in rule. We need to accept. Next is, don't take yourself too seriously. Nowadays, students, I think you become victims of this. You take yourself too seriously. We just recommend you to take yourself seriously, but you take it too seriously. You have some cases where I read in the newspaper, students committing suicide because of arrears. Student committing suicide because of depression. Student committing suicide or students murdering each other or attacking each other violently for whatever reason. This is all because of they take themselves too seriously. It's okay if there are many fish in the sea. It's okay if you miss out on one. It's okay if you do not get one. There are many other opportunities. Remember always, the ocean is vast and there are many fish in the sea. So if you do not get one, you can always go in for many other choices. Let go of defeat. Oh my, I lost the match today, or India lost the match, it was supposed to win. But you cannot be having that negative feeling. It's okay to lose, it's okay. The players have really tried their best, or maybe number 7 should have, I'm not taking names, maybe player number 7 should have scored more runs, or maybe player number 9 was not, as how I expected him to be. You can give your comments, but you need to let go of the defeat. It's okay to lose. It's okay. Everybody learns from losing as well. Then lose with grace. What do I mean lose with grace? You, for example, when you watch boxing matches, I watch a lot of boxing, and I always surprised to understand or to see the boxers, they are just attacking each other right on the jaw, on the face, and sometimes the attack is really brutal. They continuously keep giving the jaw clouts. But at the end of the match, uh, they congratulate each other, they embrace each other, and then they take their different directions to leave the arena. So that type of approach we should have. Boxing, the match is only for those few minutes. It's a competition, it's a fight only for those few minutes. After which, again, we become two good individuals. Even after a tournament, a cricket, cricket tournament or a tennis tournament, they come and greet each other. Look at sport as a sport. Look at academics as academics. Look at it with the right approach. Do not build it up with negative feelings. Don't lay blame. We are very fond of doing this. We always do not want to be responsible for whatever happens. We play the blame game. Because of her, I am here. Because of her, I left that job. Because of her, I did not take this course. No, she did not push you to do it. You had a choice whether to listen to her or not. So that's the decision you have made. Admire your opponent. I just spoke to you about the matches, the various games played. You need to admire your opponent, meaning observe what made them win you. How did they win you? What were the techniques? What were the different types of moves? What was the duration of the practice? Or what was the duration of the study? Who was their coach? What was the diet that was supplementing her or him? You need to admire, learn from your opponent. So being defeated is not a negative thing because it actually promotes a lot of learning. I'm sure each of us would have had a lot of defeat as we were growing up, when we were running on the sports field for the sports trophy, on the sports day. We were contesting for so many debates or so many programs, so many other cultural events. We would have had defeats at a lower level. But it's just that when the intensity is too much, people take it too seriously. So I'm recommending you to relax. Look at the game as a game and look at the challenge as only a challenge. We will see a few more points now. A few more points where we can learn from our defeat would be admit you were wrong. Accept. When we make a mistake, when something has happened because of us, we need to admit, yes, I was on loss of pay today because I woke up late or because I spent too much of time browsing the internet. You need to admit. The next point would be try to learn from the outcome. Keeping the same example, I was late, I'm on loss of pay for today. So what was the outcome? I'm losing my salary. And as a result, I was late to work by half an hour or 1 hour. So that half an hour or 1 hour work was delayed. And if I'm working in a team, my team could not proceed because of me. Or maybe there was a meeting where I had to attend and voice out the opinions of so many people. So by me going late for the meeting, the representation of my group was left out. So this is the outcome. So next time I should try to be on time. I should be on time, not try. I should be on time because of the consequences, because of the outcome. Keep playing the game. We are very fond of quitting. For example, when we play the game of chess at home, and if we lose, we automatically quit. We say, enough, let's not play anymore. We are not interested in giving one more try. We are not interested in learning the technique of the other person, as how he or she was able to win me. So let us not have this quitting attitude. We need to accept defeat and try to explore so that we play over again. We do it over and over again until we master the particular skill. Then improve yourself. You just cannot say, I'm a loser and stay cool about it. Yeah, I played this or I did this project, it did not work out. But am I going to quit from the project? No. So I tried to make this dish today, but I spent so much of money buying all the ingredients, but it was a failure. I myself could not eat. So am I going to quit cooking? No. That would be a wrong decision. I need to cook at least for myself, for my survival. So learning from that, making the right moves, improving myself, that should be my motive. Only when I have these kind of thoughts in me, I'll be able to accept defeat in the right way. I would like to share with you the example of Miss Gomati Marimuthu. So you must be knowing about her. She's quite famous now. And why? Because she won the gold at Asia Athletic Championship held at Qatar. So everybody knows about Gomati, a girl from Trichy. So how did we get to know? This girl has been there for some 20 or 30 years. Today she said that she was 30-year old. She's been in the country for 30 years. But today, everybody knows about her. Google picks up her name. How? Because of her accomplishment. But how did she accomplish? She has faced so many defeats and she has learned from it. I was watching her interview, and in there she said that only at the age of 20, she decided to go in for professional running. So only after the age of 20, she started developing the necessary skills to become an athlete. And over the years of continuous and systematic training, today she is where she is. But in this process, the journey was not smooth. She lost her dad, who died of cancer, and she had nobody to support her financially, which means that the entire family burden was left to her. But she learned to accept that loss, the loss of her father, the defeat of not having a father. She learned to accept the defeat, the various matches, the various events she ran, but she lost. She learned from all of that. And in the process, she even lost her coach, who died of a massive heart attack. So nothing can be more devastating than this, when your family is falling apart, your professional goal is falling apart. But Gomati, she overtook all that. She learned from those negative experiences. She put herself to multiple trials and tests, and today she is well known on Google. So let us learn to appreciate whatever happens to us. Let us learn to grow from whatever we learn, and always keep in mind that defeat is only a temporary feeling. It's what we do with the defeat that really matters. Thank you.